When you have people coming in, even if it's one or two, your children, do you tell them to take a test before they come over?
Alan's probably going to fill us in on some of this because, I mean, the question is, hey, we got people who are at risk.
Right.
You want to know.
And especially if you're traveling. So as we just said, Thanksgiving is next week. People are having to make some tough decisions about their plans.
So doctors say that testing negative for COVID shouldn't actually be used as a green light in this holiday party time. NBC4's Alan Henry live in Columbus explaining why on that and the dangers involved. Alan?
Well, Brad, Darlene, we've all heard of a false positive COVID test, but did you know they can also give false negatives? Well, doctors worry that could be giving some people out there a false sense of security.
I'm just excited to get out of here for a little bit.
Helen is excited to fly to Florida for Thanksgiving next week, especially after testing negative for the coronavirus last week.
Me and my husband both get tested regularly, so we're all safe to go, and yeah.
But doctors say just getting a negative test isn't a green light to head home for the holiday.
I don't want people to have this false sense of security that a negative test before they gather for Thanksgiving makes them negative completely and that they can go about their activity without any concern.
One reason for that, the accuracy of the tests themselves.
The rapid tests are somewhere between 50 to 70% sensitive, meaning they only detect a valid positive 50 to 70% of the time. So I want to be cautious about that because a negative can potentially be a false negative.
In fact, a recent study found every test taken a day after exposure came back negative, even though the patients did in fact have the virus. That's why doctors say if you've been exposed, there's no skipping quarantine.
There are individuals who have developed symptoms on day 12, 13, or 14 after exposure. So that 14-day quarantine is there for a reason.
Well, doctors say getting tested is still important. It provides the basis for that contact tracing, letting other people know they may have the virus and hopefully slowing the spread. Live and local from Columbus, Alan Henry, NBC4.